Hello world and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we'll be reacting to Rebecca and Ziad, mostly Ziad leaving from Tunisia to go to America and seeing him say goodbye to his family and his parents. Now, excuse the background and let's get into it.
My name is Ziad, my age 27, I'm from Tunis, Tunisia. I am so excited because I see Rebecca 1 year ago. I miss her, and now next week I see her again for marry her and new life in America.
The TLC with the music, every time someone says America or something shady, dun, 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 there's that soundtrack that they play every time. Like, it's almost like a clown music to them. Other thing is, just so you know that Ziad is not a catch in his country. When he passed by these two girls, he didn't break their necks. They just typical Tunisian. But if he passed by, let's say, two Rebecca banana chasers visiting, they would be like, "Oh, Ziad is the beautiful thing I've ever seen." And okay, so he lost his glasses, he lost a bunch of weight, and he got larger pants, and he cut his hair. Do I approve of the makeover? Yes, I think he looks a lot better. Just with bigger pants made the difference. So
ايوه بس هكا باش ناخذها لخطيبتي.
برسلية شركة خاتم.
ما نعرفش قاعد خمية برسلية شركة.
شو البرسلية هذيك؟ لو على الاخر تشيركواز هذا.
شباب هذايا ناخذ هذايا.
اختار لون برك.
خلينا في الروز. I save money before.
he's getting her a bracelet or a bracelet in a pink box. And I noticed something about Ziad. Every time he's speaking to someone other than the camera, he puts a deeper voice. So when he's speaking to his family, he's like, "Oh, I'm Ziad, I'm normal, blah blah blah." But when he speaks to someone like a stranger, because he did that here and he did that, I think, when he was telling his parents that she was married before. So he has like a deeper voice that he puts on whenever he wanna be taken seriously. He's like, "Oh, no, 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 no." That's how he sounds like, and I just noticed that.
Before I come here America, and I'm good for just the first few months. But traveling country her, I can't go. I not take something with me for her. You can't. Why? The bracelet is not expensive, but something good the man give Fiance, and I wish she like this.
Good initiative, good initiative. And he has 2 months worth of money to live in the States, so also that's something to be commended. A lot of people went with nothing. I don't want to throw any shade. I was gonna get to the mic and throw some names, but I don't want to throw any shade. I don't want to cast any shade. So we're happy he did something for his waifu, which is getting her a bracelet. I think the 2 months worth of, okay, so the 2 months worth of living, let's say if he took the Tunisian money and went to, okay, let's say 1 month worth of living in Tunisia would be equivalent to the game console that she got him. So in reality, like, why did I'm still not over that game console that she got him, okay? Why is she getting a game console when she cannot afford a place of her own? I'm not over it. I'm not gonna be over it. She could have done a lot better with the money. And he said, "I'm getting her a cheap bracelet, but the money I'm saving, it's gonna go towards 2 months worth of living in America." So imagine if he took that money, all the money he saved to go to America, and spend it on getting her a ring, for example. That would be a stupid financial decision. Well, the same thing for that game console. It is a stupid financial decision. Alongside with the duvet, with the prints on his face, the pillows, the credit card on his face with his face on it, the t-shirts, like all that costs money. It's not like cheap. When you go get things printed, you gotta pay money. And it's even more in America than it is here in Morocco. So that's a lot of money. If we round it up, it's gonna be at least a 500. The tattoo that she got with his like, he just doodled an Arabic. Like the handwriting was so bad that I would be ashamed to put it on my paper, let alone on my skin. So, and she put it on her skin, and now it's permanently on her skin. That is not cheap. So Rebecca stands for really bad economical decisions is something. Anyway, Rebecca stands for something dumb. If we like round like take the letters and make something, let's keep watching.
أصلا جوز كاسيت أنا
لا 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 ما نحبش نشرب. I am
That is so cute. The father is like, "Oh, I have two hats. Would you want to take one? You can take the red one." While the son said, "Oh, no, no, no. I would take it just to keep it. It's from father. He gave it to me." My dad never did this with me. When I was moving out, I think I moved out one day. The next day they renovated the room. I don't know what they did in it, but it's no longer the same. So, yeah, I guess his parents are just nicer, or so nice. No shade to my parents, but y'all didn't care. Okay, let's keep watching.
excited because I see Rebecca and marry her and we do new life together. But that's big change for me. I lost my family. That's hurt so bad, and I am so close with my family. I am with my parents all my life. I never leave my family.
أمي بالله شوف لي تقش ثم شرطوات غادي مدهم اليوم.
So happy for me and my family because see me so comfortable with Rebecca, but not like Rebecca because she not Rebecca. That's not okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's, you cannot say that. That's not okay. I can just clear. That's probably his broken English. His parents never said she's not Arabic. That's not okay. That's Yazan's family. That's the ignorant people who say that. His family were so nice to her. They had only some concerns with the tattoos and some concerns with her age, and mostly the sister, she had a lot of concerns with her past experiences. Like Rebecca had four marriages, I think, or I don't know how many divorces, like a lot of relationships pretty much. And the sister was concerned. It was like, what makes my brother different than all the people that you've dated? And that's about it. They never said anything about her nationality or her race.
Merci.
كليت كسكسي؟
You ate couscous in America?
I had it in Morocco.
كليت وين في المغرب وين؟
With her الاكس تاعها راجلها القديم ما هو مغربي هو كليت بعضها غاديك.
See, did you see that he put on the deeper voice because I need to be taken seriously? And yeah, I reacted to that episode. It was so funny. Like that's one of the funniest episodes on 90 Days Fiance. That's her meeting his family. It was so gold, and bless them. I mean, she did everything wrong. Like she was too thick. She started knocking things out of in the house. She had her sleeve and showed tattoos. She was like spooning couscous, and she couldn't shut up. So she was saying, "Ooh, I had couscous," and the father was like, "When did you have couscous?" And then she said, "I had Moroccan ex." And then the mother was like, "Okay, I'ma head right out. I'ma go bring the sauce." It was just a nice episode. Go watch it. I just put a link somewhere. I probably wouldn't, but go watch it.
الزواج حد مخلصة جين سلامة. لازم واحد ياخذها بأمور جدية يعني. لا تحس فرحان.
هذيك الجو
إن شاء الله أنت تكون خير.
مو الصنعة هذيك
ما يعمل ديجا
ما في بالي.
شوف فروع أي ما في بالي شو خذيتها وعرس بها حاول تكون باهي معنا فهمتي توا.
أي بيان سور عجبك شيء.
So the father, and I have to emphasize on this, the father said two things. Said, get a profession or get a career pretty much, and be nice to her, be good with her. So this is the two advice that he gave to his son. He asked him first, "Are you happy?" Which shows a lot of people who think, "Ooh, Arabs, they're not supportive." Well, this is clearly emotional support, because he didn't ask him like some other superficial or financial question, like, "Oh, how much are you gonna be making in America?" For example, he asked him, "Are you happy for this move?" which is a nice emotional support action because you want to ask, are they happy? The second question, well, you would need a profession, so he asked, do you have a plan for a profession or get a job, pretty much, and then be kind to the woman that you're marrying. And even in the flashback, he only said marriage is really sacred in his religion, in Islam. So take that woman seriously and take the marriage seriously. So I don't think, at least the parents, they don't have a bad intention, like marry her and then divorce her and then get a younger woman. They just want him to be decent.
لو عندي بنية مع حالها، ما عندي كأنه ليل. يمشي غاد يمشي تاب حياة أخرى جديدة. بإذن الله حاضر، وربي ينجحه إن شاء الله، ربي ينجحه. نصيحتي ليه ديما باش يكون معانا ديما باتصال وكذا.
10 ساعة ونص.
حارب بيني وبين نفسي على حكاية زياد. أي أم تتمنى أولادها خير منها، وقال لي هو ما أنت مخممش راهي عائلتها زاد هما باهيين وقبلوني ويحبوني. أما بالنسبة لي أنا مش مهني عليه.
Oh, look at the mother. That's so nice. I mean, the mother just penguining around the house. Like, she's a little shorty, so it's justifiable. Penguining around the house, like, just tuturu, tuturu, tuturu. She seems like, God bless her. I mean, Hassan from Nicole and Azan, he had the kindest family on the show. But this takes it for the really, really kindest family on the show, especially on the Arab side. Brittany and Yazan, those we don't talk about them. His family was nuts. These families from Nicole and Hassan, and this family right here, they are just so nice. Especially the parents. They're supportive. The mother obviously is not happy about the son's move. She would rather him stay close to her. And if he had like sons and daughters in the future, or children, I would say, in the future, which he cannot because she doesn't have an egg, I don't know, it's a messy situation. Because I know in his culture, it's really, really important to have children. And he is the only son, so he's the only person who will carry the name of the family to the next generation. And he married someone who can potentially not give him children, so it is gonna be a tricky situation for him. And that's, if you ask me, Zain, what are the biggest thing that you can see as fail points in their relationship? I would say the inability to give children from Rebecca's end, because in his culture it is something that is gonna be important. If not now, it will be eventually. Like, so a lot of us would not want children right away. Like, I am 27, 25. I don't want children right now. But in 5 years, in 10 years, that's gonna change. And in 10 years, it's most definitely he wouldn't be able to give him children. So he would look somewhere else. If that's what he wants. I mean, which he will just want that, because that's a big, big, big thing in his culture. Just like Michael and Angela, you could see the importance of children in that relationship and how it put a lot of cracks and a lot of weak points in their like dynamic. And I feel like it's gonna be the same for Rebecca and Ziad. Wishing them the best, because Rebecca, did you know that Rebecca is really attractive for her age? I'm just playing. Did you also know she's a banana chaser? Anyway, so let's keep watching.
وانتوا كانتم لازمكم تهنوا على ربيعكم لهنيم، ماكمش صغار.
بإذن الله خلاص يا بابا.
Oh yeah, and the other thing is, like, she's crying, which really sad, because she really does look like my mom. Like, she gives me such a mom vibe that it's heartbreaking. It really is. Like, I have a brother who left and doesn't live in the country right now, and even I am not even his mother, and I still want to see my nephew and get her, gifts, and like play with her and do things with my nephew, but I cannot because she's in a different country, and I haven't seen her in so long. And when she comes here, she's probably not going to be able to speak English or Arabic, so I don't even know how I would communicate with her. So it's those little things, they do add up eventually. And like, I know my brother didn't marry like some 50 years old woman. Like, they're a nice young couple. They're like really really happy, like the best example of a foreign and Moroccan example that I know of. But the the downside is leaving the family behind, and it's sometimes just nice to go and just chill with your family, see your parents, see your uh, grandma, see someone that you know. The other side of the coin is, and I forgot it, but I'll try to remember it quickly. The other point is, I just remember it took me 5 minutes. His parents are getting a little bit older in age, and it's a big thing in our culture. When your parents get old, you gotta take care of them, whether it's take care of them if they are getting sick, take care of them financially. You just like, just they raise you, you want to like take them to the end. And that's something I would do for my family, and that's something that my father did for his for his grandparents and even parents. God bless them, they're in a better place right now, but he been there for them until the very end. And I feel like that's another responsibility that is on my chest, because my parents, they raised me until I became this. So when they catch up in age and they become old and have nobody to take care of them, it's gonna be, I'm gonna take the torch and I'm gonna take care of them. So now he's not gonna be able to do that because he's gonna be taking care of another grandma. I'm sorry. It takes away from the seriousness of the topic, but there's just another cultural thing that needs to be taken in consideration. Like, I'm just looking at the, call it, weak points in the relationship or the potential struggles, and these two are one of the biggest ones that I can tell.
I don't know what time I come back again here. I am sad later because I living with my parents and I see them so sad now. That's so difficult. Hurt my heart.
Okay, enough. I just wanted to react to this clip because it's really important. A lot of people forget they tell you, I'm bringing you to America, it is the best world ever. While in reality, they forget that there are people who people who are hurt just by you leaving. Even if you're a bum, even if you don't work, even if you're useless, and even if, even if you're the worst example of a human being, your family is still gonna love you and still care for you, especially over here, because we don't have that kind of mentality. When you're 18, you just move out of the house. You stay in the house until you have a place of your own and a family of your own. But even then, you're expected to come every weekend and spend time with the family, if that makes sense, especially if you're close. So that's a big sacrifice that his family is making. I wouldn't say he's making, but his entire family as a whole, they are making a big sacrifice. Because one, if he stays with Rebecca until the end of one of their lives, he's not having any children. And that is a big thing, because the name of the family would just be like cut right there, because they don't have any other son. The second thing is his parents are catching up on age, and they gotta have somebody to take care of them, and it has to be the sister, because the head is missing. And if he doesn't visit or he doesn't come, it is gonna be sad for the family. I know, because I have family members and they don't visit that often, and it's really really like makes us sad to not see them and not, be with them and stuff like that. So I wish them the best. Like, it's nice that at least his wings are growing and he's taking a move. I would gladly go to Vegas. Anyway, it's nice. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if the camera is acceptable to you, or you do not accept this, or whatever you think of this camera. And hit like if you didn't like. Look, if you subscribed, there is a bell icon. It looks like a bell. That you ring, tun tun. And if you press that bell icon, you will get notification before I even upload. And what else is there? There are my links in the description, my links to my Patreon, my links to my Instagram, my links to everything. And it's safe and stay blessed. I will do an announcement soon for the charity, and I'm staring you in the eyes. See you in the next one. Peace. I love you so much, Rebecca. Low-key, Rebecca's thick. I just said it. I'm thinking that all the time. Rebecca is very, very thick. Like, she's extremely thick. Like, she's thicky.